Hi. Hey, everybody. Well, we have maybe two people right now tuned in. I did get off to a bit of a late start. I'm about 11 minutes late. I apologize. It has been chaotic here, and I overslept. I took a nap and set my alarm. Actually, set 2 alarms, and well, I didn't sleep through both of them, but it was a struggle. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, I'm awake. I'm here, and I am ready for this doll room tour, my annual doll room tour. And this would be the 2025 edition. I don't even know which camera to look at. Wait, no, definitely not that. So it's this one. Hi. Hello. If you are watching, please say hi in the live chat. Okay. Oh, hi from Hong Kong. It is Hoi Ming Wong. Yes, Hoi Ming Wong. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. I think what I'll do is I shall right now, in this very moment, I'm gonna go live on, or not live. We're just gonna go on Instagram, maybe do a little quick story to let people know that this is happening. It's still happening. I'm here. Hopefully more people will join us, and we'll have a nice little interactive live stream today. By the way, for those of you who are joining us for the first time and have never encountered me or this channel before, my name is Jared, and this is Life in Plastic, a channel for doll enthusiasts and doll collectors, and just people who appreciate dolls and want to see dolls and enjoy them in some way. I am a longtime collector of fashion dolls, mostly 1/6 scale, and I did start with the iconic Barbie, who we love. But there are other fashion dolls that I have gotten to know and enjoy over the years, and you will see a lot of them today in my doll room. So let me just, as I've said, let me just get on Instagram right now and let people know that we are here and this is happening, in spite of us getting off to a late start. So let's see. First of all, I have to get into, my doll account, which is Life in Plastic Blog on Instagram. If you aren't following that account yet, Plastic Blog, word. Here we go. Story, camera, and I shall be recording a quick little thing to let people know. Okay. This is my good side. I've learned over the I guess years of going on camera for this channel and on other platforms. True. Oh, let's try that again. Did not go as intended. Okay. Smile. Hey everybody, I am live right now on YouTube. And we are going to do my annual doll room tour. This would be the 2025 edition. Please join us. And I would love to see everyone, saying something in the live chat on YouTube. That would be the Life in Plastic YouTube channel. Just search for Life in Plastic and hopefully I will turn up. I think that's what usually happens. If you search for Life in Plastic, you will find my channel. So see you there. Okay, here we go. All right, do we have people now? Nope. Okay. And let's see what we can put a link, I guess, to the actual stream, I believe. Yes, I think we can do that. I'm just turn this volume all the way down. Put it in that story, and then I'll post it, and we're done with that. So I apologize. I'm not neglecting you. Just trying to let people know that we're here and that they should perhaps join us if they have some time. Okay. All right, where is this? Here we go. Oh, shoot. I kept saying 2025. It's 2024. We're still in 2024. I'm already in 2025. Oops. 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 My thumbnail just reminded me we're still in 2024. I'm very forward thinking, I guess. Okay. Ooh. Clearly, I have a lot on my mind at this time going on. So if I don't seem to be all there, well, there are reasons. Oops. Here we go. And it's going to go on that little, oop. Let's see, link, and now live on YouTube. That's what I'm gonna, yeah. Done. And we're gonna say 2024. Oop. Doll room. Oops. Here we go. Doll room tour. Okay. And let's see. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm very particular about my Instagram stories. I'm sorry. Here we go. I think we've done it. It's just about ready to go. Okay, there we go. Oop. And boom, it's up. All right, hi. Sorry, I'm back. Now we have 2 people tuned in. Hello. Please say something in the live chat if you are so inclined. And we shall begin the tour shortly. So how's it going? How shall I address you? Is your first name Hoi? Is that the first name? I know with some Chinese names, sometimes the surname comes first. I did go to a people don't know this about me, but I attended a Chinese Buddhist school for about a month, and I just did not take to learning. Could it have been Mandarin or something? I just really struggled with it, and luckily everybody just picked up on that very quickly, and also I think my mom was not happy with the English language instruction at the school, and she just pulled me out and put me in a totally different school immediately, like as soon as she could. Yeah. So anyway, here we go. We have Dullahan. Is that how you pronounce that? Dullahan says, I'm here. How are you? I am well, thank you. How are you? I am, I guess I would say, overall, not in a terrible place at this very moment. I will say, though, that it has been a very hectic and a roller coaster of a week. So that's all. I'm maybe a little bit tired. That's why I decided I should take a nap before going live. And that's why I struggled to wake up from this nap. But hey, we're here. Right. And we're going to do this tour and we're going to have fun. As much fun as we can during this stream. So thank you for joining. I appreciate that you are taking time to watch this live stream and also comment. Appreciate that. All right. So, before we before we proceed with the actual tour, I need to get my phone camera into this stream. So I shall do that this very moment. Oh, you watched me when you lived in Florida, and when was that? This is, by the way, this month marks the fourth anniversary of this channel. So, like, how long ago did you watch my channel? I'm very curious. I'd love to know, because lately I just have not been doing many edited videos, and certainly not many doll unboxings like I used to do in the beginning. I used to do a lot of doll unboxings and reviews, because that was the pandemic era, and at the time, I think I did not have the full-time job that I have now, so I had a lot of flexibility, like a lot more flexibility, like than I do now. So anyway, here we are. The channel is still kind of, here. It's still chugging along, and I'm really trying to get back into it and just be a little bit more consistent than I have been. So doing my best. I'm trying to keep it alive if I can. So thank you for, sticking around and tuning in today. Let's see. Here we go. We're gonna go on StreamYard on this phone. I use StreamYard on my live streams because I find it really cool. Like the user interface is pretty easy to figure out, so it's very user friendly, I would say, and also it just has a lot of nice features that really enhance the live stream experience for you guys as well as for me. Because you'll see, there's fun stuff. I'm able to show you videos and presentations and things, and bring on guests and all of that stuff very easily and in a very sleek and nice way. So here we go. Okay, cookies, get in here. Oh, I should just make sure that this phone is completely muted, because if I were not muted, guess what? You would be experiencing or hearing some echo once I get into the broadcast studio with this thing. Okay, let's see. 3 years ago, I was uploading a lot. That's true. I was very, I would say, prolific with the edited videos. God, I spent so many hours just recording, editing, and also doing a little bit of research and writing an outline. I didn't really have fully scripted anything really. Maybe 1 or 2 videos were heavily scripted, but most of them were just I would have an outline of what I wanted to say, and this is what what I know about, let's say, a particular doll, and I would like to make sure that I remember to mention that. So I would have a little my notes, and record, and then do multiple takes, and by the end of it, I've just spent each, let's say, 30-minute edited video. I would say I must have spent at least 5 hours on total. That's how time consuming it was, and that's why it's simply not doable for me anymore. You were recommended when I got on my new phone. Really? Wow. As in recommended by YouTube. They were pushing my content, probably because if that's the case, I would guess it's because the algorithm, they say, really pushes content from creators, from channels that are very consistent, and it somehow knows which videos may do well if they just put it in front of a lot of people, enough people, and it'll have some traction. And then, of course, what does YouTube get out of that? A lot of ad revenue. And eventually, I think I got enough of a following, my subscriber count was enough, and people were actually watching the videos for a certain amount of time, that I got monetized, which is a goal for a lot of content creators on YouTube and other platforms. But particularly YouTube had, a set of like criteria, and I really worked very hard to try to meet those, um, uh, you know, criteria in the shortest amount of time that I could, so as to. I thought, if I could do that, then maybe somehow this hobby, and by extension, when I say this hobby, I mean doll collecting, and by extension the social media stuff that I do around it would just kind of you know sort of I guess in a way pay for itself. That was the dream. But I came to learn that even when I was monetized, we're glad to see that I'm uploading videos again. Thanks. Even when I was monetized, there really wasn't that much money coming in. Like, it certainly not enough to pay for the dolls that I was unboxing and reviewing, and maybe not even enough to compensate me for the time that I spent putting those videos together. So in the end, as much as I appreciated a few $100 coming in every now and then, um, it was not going to be the self-supporting hobby that I dreamed of at the time. And but a big reason that I got into this was also not just because I had this dream that a lot of these creators have, I guess, of just being able to honestly live on this fun stuff. I mean, that would be so cool, right? But I also wanted to have more of a voice in the community, and just let people know, hey, I'm here, and this is I love these dolls, and this is something that I find very it brings a lot of joy to me, and also people think it's so shallow, and oh my gosh, fashion dolls, really? Barbie, really? Plastic toy for children. And I don't think people realize how impactful Barbie and other dolls have been, to many people, not just children, and how much depth and there's just there's so much more to it than just here's some pretty clothes on a miniature person. No, there's a lot more to it than that. It's not quite as simple as most people think. Anyway, before I go on and on and on and give you a whole monologue about how amazing this hobby is, and the people that I've encountered over the years, the people that have come into my life through this, and the wonderful things that I've experienced, that I never would have experienced if I did not get into this hobby and put myself out there and let people know that this is something I care about and I'm passionate about. Like, yeah, so many wonderful things I can't even begin to say. Just the very special people that I've come in contact with, and everything. It's a lot. Very grateful for this. I love fashion dolls, and I don't think any children could afford your taste in dolls. Yes, I do. I do tend to go for like nicer dolls. Sometimes, of course, I will see like what they would call like plain line doll, right? A plain line Barbie that would just be on a shelf in some big box store like Target or Walmart or whatever, and find it very cute, and just buy it and enjoy it. But yes, most of the dolls in my collection are not really for children at all. Like, they're not intended for children to enjoy. Children could perhaps look at them and appreciate them, but I would certainly not knowingly let a child play with my dolls because they are not, as you've said, they are not cheap. Um, so anyway, oh, here we are. I'm logged in on my phone, so I think we can maybe, perhaps, very, very soon begin our tour. I'm gonna make my way downstairs to my doll room, and then we shall do the tour. And I will. Today, I think I would like to keep it a little bit brief. We're not gonna, look at each and everything carefully. So if you happen to be interested in a particular doll or diorama or whatever you see down there, and would like me to share a little bit more about it, talk about it, or if you have a question, please, let me know in the live chat, and we shall spend the time on it. But certainly, there's a lot of stuff down there, and we will not have time to carefully examine and discuss each and everything that is down there. It's just, there's no time. Just being realistic here, and I want to manage everyone's expectations. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Boop. And now. Oh! You see what I mean about the echo? Why did it do that? I had the volume. Let's remove that from the stage. I had the volume turned all the way down, but as soon as I got into the broadcast studio on my phone, boop, it just went up. And there was the echo. And I was on camera from a very weird angle. Yes. Okay. So I think, let's see if we can make this work. I think it's gonna have to be like this. Perhaps. I'm trying to figure out how to hold my phone so that I could, go downstairs with this and show you stuff and still see the comments and everything. So let's see. Anybody else tuned in yet? Let's see. Not really. You know what happened is I also neglected to remind people that this is happening today, and this is where we are. We're not getting as many viewers today as we perhaps could have. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can make this work right now with the other camera, the phone camera. If it's not too awkward.
Okay, here we go. All right.
Why
is it in? Because it's in portrait. We want it to be landscape, but I don't know how to do that.
I think I did.
I did at some point. I'm just being a little bit of a panic right now. Let's see. Perhaps. What if we? Oh, okay, that's a little bit better.
We changed the layout a little bit. Even better. But then, once I get up and go downstairs, I would
think I'd have to remove that. Oh, there you go. Okay, we are almost there, I think. We're getting there. Now, if I could just figure out how to make this work with the landscape view, then we shall proceed. Because I want, as much screen real estate as possible. More. So what if I did this? No, it still insists on having me in portrait mode. Why? Why is it locked in portrait mode? That's what I want to know. I shall be right back. I should have figured this out.
Okay. I promise you I will figure this out very quickly and we will proceed. Oh, is somebody else with us today? Settings, camera. Okay. And mirror my camera. Okay. And there is no way that I can just. No, it just will not put me on landscape view for whatever reason. I don't understand it. Okay. We're just gonna have to make do with that and do the best that we can with what we have. You think it's because it's 3:30 p.m. on the East Coast? If it was 7:30, I would have more of an audience. Perhaps it is 3:30ish on a 3:37 now on a Saturday. Time just goes by, so let's get going. Gosh, I can't believe we're more than 30 minutes into the stream and I haven't shown you anything yet. It's just been me yammering on and on. Okay, yes, it will be a good practice. Well, I've had some practice with the live streams. It's just I guess, yeah, I'm a little rusty. So please bear with me. Maybe by the next live stream, there'll be some improvement, I would hope. Okay, let's do this.
I'm gonna put myself back there. Let's choose a nice layout that just kind of doesn't have like that negative space around me. Nope. Okay, is that the best layout? Perhaps this is better. And if I remove that, it just goes back to that thing. So I need like a more kind of rigid layout, I guess. That's not gonna adjust when I remove a camera. Not that one. Okay, here we go. This is, I think, maybe the best we can do at the moment. Is there something we can put on the side so that it's not just, the background video? Let's see. What if I just like put up a video file of some sort? Such as, let's see, what can I share? Let's see, I'm going to show you a video from this past week, just the other night, I guess, Thursday night. I was at a very special event in New York City with another collector of fashion dolls, another lover of fashion dolls, the fabulous Tinu, who invited me to this incredible event in New York City that happens every year. It's called Le Dîner en Blanc, white dinner, I guess, or dinner in white. Is that what it means? I took two semesters of French in college, and that was a while ago. So my French is also very, very rusty. Okay, here. I'm going to show you something from Thursday evening. It's about 23 seconds of footage, and it's loading right now, so bear with me. All right. Okay, why is it not doing anything? Okay, here we go. And are you ready? Okay, so this is what happens when I video. As you can see, everything is white. Incredible. Everything was white. The tables, tablecloths, dishes, cutlery, I guess, was silver, gold. Everything was just so elegant and beautiful, like a dream. I think they said there may have been 2,000 guests at this event, and we were out in the open at Union Square Park in New York City. So yes, let's just remove this. So that's not going to work. We're going to have to do this. All right, let's go on this tour. Let me see if I can get a another computer, like a notebook, and use that as my other camera instead. And meanwhile, I shall be, talking to you and stuff. If you should choose to stay with me. Thanks again. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Now I can see myself, and I can kind of. So I guess we can start here. This is a little corner in my upstairs space, my home office space. The fireplace wall, that white background thing that I have, is the first thing that I ever purchased from my friend Yogi Ko, who is in California. You may know her as Diorama Yogi on Instagram. She is, as you can see, incredibly talented. Her craftsmanship is just really special. Something. She makes beautiful things, beautiful miniatures, and mostly out of wood. That is, I think, her material of choice. She does use other materials in her creations. Like I've seen her use, acrylic and some metal, I guess. But most of her stuff is made of wood. So she's a woodworker, and very, very talented. And she makes amazing, beautiful things. And she has made a few things for me, including this thing. Well, this wasn't a custom-made thing. This was on her Etsy shop. I don't know if she even has an Etsy shop anymore. But yeah, so I have a few dolls here. So the two dolls that are in these outfits, gowns with I guess micro sequins and the like a tall kind of boa, very superstar Barbie, right? The outfits were gifts from one of my table guests at this year's Barbie convention. Hi, Pablo. Yeah, his name is Pablo, and he's also on Instagram as Pablo's Cave of Wonders, I believe. Anyway, we're walking through this space here, and we are heading into the doll room. Are you ready? Okay, just turn on some light. Okay, whoop. Here we are. So my doll room would be in the basement of this house. It's a small house. And, it's not the tiniest house, but it's, I would say, in this area, I guess it's kind of a small house. It's a cape. Okay, here we go. There you go. Here's my sign, Barbie Way, which I got last year, along with a lot of other things that came out in connection with the release of the Barbie movie, or Barbie the movie. And here's the poster right here. I have some dolls here. They were dolls that I had styled and set up to display for like one of my events here. And then I just moved them over there. Let's get some more light here. Okay, let's turn on the light. Turn on the light. I think that's not how the song goes, but yeah. Okay, here we are. We are in the doll room. As you can see, there's a ginormous bee. It's an inflatable. It's actually a pool toy from Fun Boy. Again, another thing that came out in conjunction with the Barbie movie. There was so much stuff that came out in 2023. When the movie was about to be released, like leading up to the release, during the release, and following the release. And to this day, there's still more Barbie licensed merchandise than I've ever seen prior to this movie coming out. Like in all my years of collecting, and I've been collecting since 2011, even though my channel started in 2020. Yeah, in all my years of collecting, I had never seen this much Barbie stuff, like just being released. You know, collaborations here and there and everywhere. And gosh, I went nuts and just tried to, get everything that I think I might enjoy, because my thinking was, I don't want to figure out later on that I in fact wanted this thing and then it's completely sold out, or it's just nowhere to be found, and then have to pay double, triple, quadruple, quintuple the price of this thing, the original retail price of this thing on eBay or some other market where secondary resellers have them listed. So that was the thinking behind this acquisition of a lot of this merch. I think maybe I may have gone a little bit overboard, but that's another live stream. I think we can cover that. Okay. Anyway, let's see. All right. Hopefully you're still with me, Dullahan. If you are and you would like to see something in particular, please let me know, and I shall show it to you, and I guess maybe talk a little bit about it, and we'll just pay more attention to it. So let's start right here. A lot of people know that not only am I obsessed with Barbie, right? Not only would I consider myself a Barbie enthusiast and maybe even a super fan, but I'm also a longtime admirer of a particular artist, a woman. Some would say she's a pop singer or an R&B singer or whatever, and also a songwriter, blah, blah, blah. Some would say, oh, she's a diva, Mariah Carey. And then, I think I've been obsessed with Mariah for a very long time. I think since, I want to say, high school. So that's still ongoing. That's still a thing. I still like her very, very much. To the point that I think some people might be a little concerned that I'm seriously obsessed with this woman. Anyway, so I love Mariah, right? And I love Barbie. And then 2023, finally, all my dreams came true, and Mattel finally, I guess, was able to approach Mariah Carey and her people, and they worked together, and now we have this beautiful doll, the Mariah Carey Barbie doll. I believe it was Angel Kent who worked on this particular doll. Okay. To those who may not know, there are a number of designers who work for Mattel, particularly in the Barbie division or brand. And even within Barbie, there are, I guess, these sub categories, right? And so the adult collectibles now are, I guess, they're falling under something that they're calling Barbie signature or something, or they may have changed that too recently. I think there's when I started collecting, there was something called the Barbie fan club. That's no longer a thing. And then we at some point were introduced to Mattel Creations and Barbie signature, and now there's a new I guess, what would be today's Barbie fan club. It escapes me what it's called. I'm just blanking right now. But yeah, they've rebranded and they've changed things. And but anyway, so Angel Kent works or worked for the Barbie signature group, I guess. But he's also worked on Playline stuff, which is where he, I think, got his start. And he's known for having designed some very whimsical creatures, mermaids and mermen, during his tenure at Barbie, which is ongoing. So let's see, what do we want to see here? The Queen of Christmas. Yes, she is also called the Queen of Christmas, but I find that a little bit reductive because, as you know, wonderful as that is, and it's great that she owns an entire season, she has so much more to offer. Don't get me started, because I will go on and on and on about Mariah. Anyway, so yeah, here we go. So top shelf. Okay, here's the another thing that I got last year, you know, when the movie came out, which is this is the Corvette, Barbie's pink Corvette, but this is not the scale of the car in the movie. There's another vehicle that is I guess, you know, it matches the scale of the movie car, and that would be the this one. It would be so down here. I do have some vehicles down here underneath my Rainbow High house and the play set with the pool and stuff. So, oops, it's very dusty. I did not have time to clean this thing. But here's the this is the remote controlled car. And yeah, oh, maybe I should show you how it works. Would that be cool? It's a little dusty. Let me just, gosh. Right, here's the remote control. So when I got this thing and I tried it, I was very surprised at how fast it accelerates. Like, if you're not careful and you push this, you know, these they're not buttons. What do you call these? Like thumbsticks or whatever, a little too hard, you know, and you're not careful, this thing will zoom away from you so fast it may, you know, end up hitting something or just going somewhere that you don't really want it to go. So let's be careful. I'm gonna turn it on, and we shall just get it going. Okay, ready? Let's see. I'm gonna show you. Let's here. So here's the car. I have the control. Let me see. Hopefully it'll work. Oh, did I turn it on or turn it off? Is it? I don't know. Let's see. I don't even know if it's on. Oh, now it seems to have just paired with the remote. So I guess it takes a few seconds. Here we go. Let's see. I'm trying to like hold the camera and just like okay, that. So the right thumbstick controls the wheels. Okay, and I mean the direction of the wheels, and then the left one, I guess, would be the acceleration. Oh, that is okay. Do you see what I mean? Like, there it goes. Bye. Ooh. Okay, I don't want to break anything, so let's stop right there. All right. So let me just make sure I turn it off so it doesn't drain the battery unnecessarily, and then put it away. So far we've looked at Mariah, this car, and just 1 second. Hello? I'm on a live stream. Could you please be quiet? Thanks. Sorry. Yeah, I do have another person in the house. That would be the person that I'm currently married to. So, yeah. All right. Oh, here's a poster of my show from November 5th of 2023. It was called Out of the Box, and it was, I guess, the first cabaret show that I had done in a long time, and it was at the Stonewall Inn, the historic Stonewall, and my dear friend Melissa actually helped me book this space, and she was also in the show, along with my fabulous friend Anthony Fett, who I still do stuff with. Like he has a monthly variety show that he hosts at the Stonewall, and I do perform in his show a lot. I want to say like almost every month I'm there. And in fact, that was one of the things that I did early this week. Was on Monday night I was there, and guess what? I sang one song in his show, and it was a Mariah song. Yes. So here we go. So we have a mixture of Barbie, Rainbow High, and Integrity here. So if you happen to spot something that you want me to maybe focus on and talk about, please say something. Let me know that you're interested so that I can spend some time on it. Because a lot of these dolls, I guess, a lot of these dolls I've had for a while, and they've probably been in my other doll room tours. So maybe I think the thing to do would be to just figure out which ones are very recent acquisitions that I probably haven't talked about yet or shown, and just really focus on those, right? I think that would be the way to go. So we talked about Mariah, the car. We have some movie dolls right here. Love, love, love these two, right? From Barbie the movie. Margot Robbie and Gosling. This is not his actual likeness. It's not. The sculpt is not to his likeness. This sculpt is to her likeness. I don't know why they did not do a sculpt of him right away. They apparently are re-releasing these dolls now with the sculpt that looks sort of like him, right? But when I got these dolls, they didn't have his sculpt, so that's why. And maybe at some point, I guess I may end up getting the dolls that are a good likeness of him. I'll be honest, right now, I have so many other things that I need to spend my money on, and maybe those are not really my highest priority at the moment. But maybe at some point I'll get one or two of them, I guess. Just because it is a nice sculpt. It did turn out really nice. Yeah. So okay. So this is a new. I think this right here, this little pink display here is new for me this year. I had recently just done it. You will see some of those cartel designer chairs, the miniature cartel chairs. All of them were pink, and each one was like a different design. I have some more of them here, I think. Yeah. Let's see. So okay, so this would be an example of what I'm talking about. There was like a box with like 5 different chairs, 5 unique chairs, right? Each of them was just somehow different, and they were from this company in Europe, I guess, called Cartel, which this happens a lot. Like Barbie will collaborate with a brand or company that I had never ever heard of until Barbie worked with them, and then I'm like, okay, this is new. I never heard of this company, never heard of this brand before, but here we are. And so this, I guess, would be my first time discovering Cartel, if I'm even pronouncing it correctly. So now I have these Cartel miniature chairs, and then these 2 dolls in white were actually with me. They were part of my table centerpiece at the event on Thursday night, the Dîner en Blanc. Okay, the white dinner. So this would be another chair. See how it's different. Oh, over here. My gosh, look at that pink. It looks like a giant cassette tape. That's actually a boombox from I think it's Bumpbox, I believe. Is it Bumpbox? Boombox? I don't know. Bumpbox. Let's just say Bumpbox. It looks like a giant pink cassette tape. Super cute, right? It's Barbie. And again, this is one of those things that I guess, because of the movie and how successful it was, here we have another collaboration, another piece of licensed merch. It actually works very well. It sounds good, I think. I'm not going to turn it on because it's paired with the phone that I'm using right now, and I'm afraid that something might happen if I turn it on and let's not do that. Also, it came with a microphone, which I customized. I love to customize things. I just blinged it out. This is not how the microphone came. It did not have, this the rhinestones. It did not have this, um, the pink microphone cover or whatever that thing's called. I just, decided I shall make it my own, and that's what I did. Let's see what else. Oh, more Barbie movie dolls. So I guess we have Ken here still in his box. More Barbie movie dolls, and we have Pregnant Midge from the Happy Family collection, which she was in the movie, right? Midge was in the movie, Pregnant Midge, but they did not actually release a Pregnant Midge official movie doll yet. Who knows? They may. I mean, I could totally see that happening. Sure, it's a possibility. It's a very real possibility. Yeah. So this is my work table. I actually rarely use it anymore because now most of the space is occupied by this very large 1/6 scale runway, a fashion runway that was made for me by Diorama Yogi, and this is a custom piece. This is something, by the time that I reached out to Yogi to ask her if she would take on this commission, and told her what my dream was. I said, Yogi, here's what I would like. I would really love it if you could somehow build me a 1/6 scale runway for my dolls. And she just knocked it out of the park. I don't think I even asked for her to add working lights to this thing, but it has working lights. Hello, hi. We have somebody new tuned in. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Hi, thank you for joining. So we're doing our doll room tour right now. I'm sorry. Okay. So yeah. This thing with the working lights. So you can see there's this I guess you would call this, what would you call this thing? It's like a trestle. It's actually very delicate. And in fact, someone at some point, it wasn't on this table yet. It was just on the floor because I didn't know where to put it. And someone kind of tripped on it and broke this delicate trestle with the lights. And they were just, it wasn't shattered or anything. There were just like little pieces of it all over, which I gathered, picked up, and just, and I immediately reached out to Yogi, in a panic, and informed her that this thing was broken, and could you tell me how I could fix it? And she was so sweet. She sent me a thing of like special like super glue so that I could glue this thing back together, and I did the best that I could. I think I did a decent job. Let's not zoom in very closely. But yeah, things happen, things happen. This is life. So yeah, there you go. So I have it set up right now with some dolls. As you can see, these right here, there's some dolls that have been dressed and everything, but they're not really displayed properly. I guess I would say most of these were recently on display in my office. Yes, I do. Somehow, the company that I work for and the people that I work with have fully embraced me, and just allowed me to, just enjoy my hobby even while at work. I try to be productive there, of course, but it's nice to just be surrounded by things that I love and enjoy, that bring me happiness, and just let me do my work while I am in a space that I'm comfortable in, and that actually reminds me of what I love. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. So I'm grateful. See, what else is here that is new? This thing was a Mattel Creations thing. Okay, I got it from the Mattel Creations site, and it's some kind of limited edition um, Barbie Magic 8 Ball. Like some of you might know of this toy that's been around for some time called the Magic 8 Ball. And what it is it's just some kind of it's this ball, right? The thing that it sits on is just the display thing. But the toy is this ball, the Magic 8 Ball. And this particular one has Barbie's face on it. This is Astronaut Barbie. And what you do is you ask the ball a question. So if anybody's tuned in and would like to ask the Magic 8 Ball a question, I don't think you can ask open-ended questions. Okay, they'll give you some kind of a response, and it's usually like in the affirmative or not, or it'll say something like, I don't know. I haven't really used this thing a lot, and I didn't grow up with a Magic 8 Ball, but I knew about Magic 8 Balls from my friends, I guess in high school, perhaps. Yeah, I think. And then when I saw this, I was like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. So, and it's Barbie, and it would look great in my doll room, I think. So I decided that it should be here with me. So would anybody like to ask the Magic 8 Ball a question? I'm gonna shake it right now. I'm shaking it. Just if you could like give me your question in the live chat and let's see what it says. I shall tell you what it says. All right, anybody? Shaking. I don't know if it looks like I have a few people tuned in. I don't know if you're in front of some type of a keyboard, if you're able to get in the live chat and just give me your question. So I'm gonna try to like do this for a little bit, and if not, let's see. Let's ask this ball question. Is this live stream gonna run for more than 2 hours? Let's see what it says. Okay, here's the answer. It is certain. It says it is certain. So there's this, I guess some kind of multifaceted piece of maybe plastic inside with, the words somehow imprinted on it. Is it engraved, embossed? I don't know. That you could make out what's written on the thing inside the Magic 8 Ball, and it would be the answer. You shake it, one of the sides will come up, and that is your answer. And according to this thing, this live stream is certainly going to run for more than 2 hours. Honestly, I'm a little too tired for a 2-hour stream, but hey, if that's what the ball says, then it may happen. We are like an hour into it already? Yeah, an hour and a few minutes. So let's see, what else is new? I don't believe did I do a tour? Oh, I guess I probably showed this in my 2023 tour, I would think. But yes, I was at Barbie Convention last year in Orlando, Florida, and there was a freelance photographer, a very lovely freelance photographer, who I guess saw that I was wearing this pink. I was wearing pink every day, I think, or almost every day at the convention, and she liked the outfit and asked if she could photograph me, and then we got to talking, and it turns out she's from New York, and she's a lovely person, and she took some nice photographs, including this one, which somehow she got it published in a very widely circulated newspaper called the Wall Street Journal. So I was on the Wall Street Journal last year in a pink suit with a pink handbag. Good times. Thanks, Emma. Yes, so yeah, she's from New York, so we still see each other from time to time, and she's amazing. I love her. She's still, doing great work and getting published everywhere, and I'm very proud of her. and very happy that she is in my life. Anyway, okay, here's another Yogi creation. So this is again something that I had gotten last year. This is another custom piece from Diorama Yogi, and what the story behind this is, I'll do it. I'll make it quick. I saw this thing on Instagram. There was a post. Was it on the? It was probably on the Microsoft Xbox account. Okay, there was some kind of one of a kind display unit for the Microsoft Xbox Series X, and it was pink and it was Barbie, and I wanted it. However, there's only one of it in the world, and I guess they said they were gonna raffle it off or something, right? It was a giveaway thing, and of course I joined, but I knew there was just no way. Like, gosh, I would have to be, I'd be a lottery winner if I had that kind of luck. Like, I would, be like a multimillionaire by now, but hey, I'm not, and I did not win this thing, and I knew I was gonna win it, so I wanted it so badly that I just, the wheels started turning, and I said, well, I think perhaps Yogi could build me one. So I reached out to her and told her my dream, and she granted my wish, as she does. And she very lovingly created this piece. It is a display unit, and my request was specifically, I want a display unit for my Xbox that is inspired by the visuals of the Barbie movie. And I think she knocked it out of the park. I mean, the pattern right here, that's the exact pattern that is on Barbie's dream house in the movie. So yes, and the structure being open and everything, and being pink, everything that's on it right now is stuff that I just added on. The actual structure is what Yogi built, and in fact there's like a Barbie mini Barbie land thing sitting on top of it. I just put it there because it looks kind of perfect, like it belongs there, so I also have these custom controllers. I think I did like a whole live stream about this, and I've shown this in a few of my videos, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I think it's really cool and it's worth showing right now. Let's see, what else can we show? Gosh, this lighting is just okay. I have like recessed lights on the ceiling, and if you like approach it from a certain angle, it just like shines right in your face and accentuates my very wide forehead. Anyway, let's see. It's just some more dolls. I have Pop Life Ken, which Bill Greening has signed. I think that was one of the dolls that I got at last year's, the 2023 convention. And wow, look at his signature. It's like really nice and big in like metallic silver Sharpie. It looks great. This right here, excuse me, hi. This doll in the blue is Sapphire Sophisticate Barbie, I think she's called. She was the gift from Mattel this year at this year's convention in Palm Springs, California. This year is Barbie's 65th anniversary. Okay, Barbie is 65 years old, and 65 is the Sapphire anniversary, and therefore there was a lot of Sapphire going on this year at the convention, including this beautiful Sapphire Sophisticate Barbie doll, which is she's she has the nostalgic face sculpt, right? Those vintage looking, like the first Barbie face sculpt. So she looks like she could be vintage. She's not. She's, I guess you could say she's a kind of reproduction, even though she's not really a reproduction of anything. She is a new doll with an old sculpt, is what she is. Yes. And yeah, more cool stuff. A bunch of things here that are signed by either Bill or Carlisle. Okay, the amazing Carlisle Noera, whom I love. I love this doll. and I was able to get him to sign it for me. Jean-Michel Basquiat, Barbie. Super cool. Very proud of that doll and happy to have her in my collection. I have these dolls right here in these very bright dresses are actually the official convention doll for this year, Palm Springs. So Palm Springs, in case you don't know, is known for its mid-century modern architecture, and so the dolls are, of course, just kind of inspired by that and that whole era. What were they called? I think they're called like mid-century marvelous or something. Some kind of something to do with like mid-century modern. Because this year's convention that happened at the end of July into the beginning of August. This year's convention was themed mystery on Dreamhouse Drive. It was a mystery. It was we had to solve a mystery, and I was very excited about it. It seemed like it was going to be, I love like very well thought out themes that you could really, just do fun stuff with and go crazy with like all kinds of details. And the people behind this convention who planned it and organized it and ran it clearly gave it plenty of thought. Like I would say probably more thought than any other convention I've ever been to, any other Barbie convention. And we were like actively throughout the convention playing this game of Clue. Basically, it was like Clue. We had to solve a mystery, and it wasn't a murder mystery. It was the mystery was that somebody had apparently stolen the blueprints to Barbie's mid-century modern dream house. And so we had some suspects, and we had to figure out who it was and where they did it and with what or something. I don't know. Actually, I was very overwhelmed with stuff during the convention because I also was a table host that I didn't really very actively participate in the game aspect of it, although I did encourage my table guests to do so. And also I was in the fashion show, so there's too much. I could not do it all. I wanted to, I could not. Anyway, we have some Poppy Parker dolls over here. And Poppy, and I see there's a Ginger and what's his face. Sometimes I just can't retrieve the names of certain dolls anymore because there are far too many characters and names and sculpts, and and in the beginning when I first started collecting, I seemed to be able to absorb all of this and just keep it in there and just say, oh, it's that sculpt and that's what it's called and this is the name of the doll and this is who designed it, blah 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 blah. I just knew stuff, but now it's getting to the point where there's just so much and I just can't really hold all of that information in here and just pull it out at any given time. Anyway, so I did this thing where I displayed the Rainbow High dolls diagonally down this group of glass shelves. Okay, and then there's Barbie, there's Integrity, there's a lot of dolls. Okay, over here, this is my little mermaid section. Okay, my mer creature section, and as you can see, there's some I guess some clams or something or oysters, whatever they are. I don't know, with pearls, and the pearls are actually LED lights, so they light up. Let's see if did I remember to change the batteries. Shall we give it a try? Should we do that? Let's see. So first I would have to open this glass cabinet. I did injure myself recently. I hurt my hand. I had a bad fall and tried to break my fall with my right hand, and it's bruised. Long story. Okay. So here we go. This would be the pearl, right? And it's actually there's a switch underneath. So oh, it lights up. Look how pretty it is. Let's do both of them. Boop. It's super cute. I think it's kind of magical actually. So I do like to enhance my displays with little diorama pieces and little miniatures and other things that kind of, you know, go with the theme that I'm trying to go for. So here you'll see Enchanted Mermaid Barbie, which was a Grail doll for me, and other mermaid dolls. There was the Mermaid by Linda Cha, Mershon, and there's that King Ocean Ken that was designed by Angel Kent. And by the way, I got him to sign the back of this doll, like the lower back of this doll, you know, tramp stamp, at what was it, last year's convention, I think. Yeah. So that's pretty cool, right? Here's my baby. Come here. Come be in the stream. Come here, baby. Come. What are you doing? Come here, Gretchen. Here's Gretchen. Some of you have probably encountered her. Gretchen, come here, baby. Hey. She's like focused on somebody else at the moment. Hey, Gretchen, what are you doing? You're not even paying attention to me. She's just obsessed with a particular treat that she thinks she might get. Oh, here she is. She's like, okay, she's given up. Ha! Come here, baby. Come here. Okay, hang out with me for a little bit. Here. Ah. She's just, any kind of sound she hears from up there, she thinks it's, you know, here's the treat, it's coming. And that's what she's worried about right now. That's Gretchen. She loves her treats. She's very food oriented. All right. She's still staring into space. Like she's still hoping that magically somebody will come down and hand her the treat that she wants. Hi. Are you paying attention to me? Okay, she's paying attention to me now. She wants to play with me. Now she has finally given up on the treat, and now she wants to interact with us. So let's do. Gretchen, where are you going? Oh, okay. Follow me. Come here. Let's cuddle. Let's cuddle on this. Come on. Okay. She likes to sit. This is like her. Somehow she has figured out a way to communicate with us, and her thing is she will sit, you know, in the corner of a couch, usually the one upstairs in our living room. She'll sit by the corner of the couch, and just wait for us to notice that she's sitting there, and that's her way of letting us know that she wants a treat. And I believe she's trying to say the same thing to me right now. It's like, here I am sitting at the corner of the couch, and you know what that means? It's time for you to get up and get me a treat. Right? Yeah. Sorry, Gretch. Not right now. Perhaps later. So yeah. Oh, I'm like tired. I'm just like sit and catch my breath for a little bit. Hi, baby. You want to sit with me? No? No? You don't want to sit? Oh, you want roadkill. This is Gretchen's boyfriend, we call this thing. This is Mr. Roadkill. And, she wants Mr. Roadkill. And you know what she does with Mr. Roadkill? The reason that Mr. Roadkill is Gretchen's boyfriend, she does things to him. She will pick him up. Okay, pick him up. Shake him violently, and then put him on the floor in front of her, and then kind of just like use her front paws to curl him up into some kind of ball, and then she will hump him. This is her thing, and this is the only toy that Gretchen has ever actually showed any kind of interest in. She does not even care about anything else. Like she's had a number. I thought she was gonna do it. She's had a number of toys over the years, none of which she paid any real attention to. But Mr. Roadkill, for some reason, she loves him. And she will go fetch Mr. Roadkill, shake him, and then curl him up underneath her and hump him. And that's why he is her boyfriend. Hi. Hi, what are you saying? What do you need? What do you want? Tell me. You want me to... Here, you want to give me Mr. Roadkill? Want to give me Mr. Roadkill? Okay, ooh, here she is. She brought me Mr. Roadkill. So this means that I have to, make him squeak. She likes that. Okay, she gets very excited about that. And then I have to, like, toss him across the room so she can go run and get him. It's like fetch. Except she doesn't actually bring him back to me, ever. She will go get him, as I've said, and do her thing with him. There you go. Enjoy! There she goes. Ah! Alright. Unbelievable. I mean, I don't know who taught her this. Nobody taught her this. This is just something that she kind of figured out on her own. Her instinct. Hi, baby. She is spayed and everything, but somehow this is something that she still does. Yeah. She's my baby. Excuse me. Hi. I got a little overcome with emotion. Oh, she's doing it. There she goes. I told you. It's her thing. Anyway. Okay, let me just, like, get a hold of myself. She's doing it much. Oh yeah, is it fun? Do you like doing that, Gretchen? Yeah. So, alright, fine. She wants me to toss it again. Here it comes. Are you ready? All right, go get him. Go. She's got him. Anyway, sorry. I apologize. I got a little distracted and then suddenly I'm emotional. Hi. I'm sorry, you guys. I just it's I've been going through some stuff, and she just reminds me of things. I think perhaps now would be the time to maybe wrap this up, and we'll just pick this up when I'm in a better state of mind. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you soon.